Your boy James here back with another content. It's actually more than 6 months now. I'm on semen retention. It's just going better and better every day. It's just the inner peace is just there. The Lord revealed to me to share to you guys the seven deadliest sins in the Bible, which is lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. So yes, if you can overcome these seven deadly sins in the Bible, if you can overcome it, your life would just be amazing. I mean, like we don't some of us actually don't know we're going through this sin. Maybe that's why our blessings are just blocked up or whatever. I'm on past 6 months on semen retention. I mean, it's just amazing. The body's on fleek and everything. I feel great. So firstly is lust. You better write this shit down. It's some important shit if you're a Christian. And so firstly lust, it says in Timothy 2 chapter 22, flee also youthful lust, but pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace. So basically it talks about semen retention, which as a youth we all are vulnerable to the lust of ejaculation and countless and just overindulgence of sex and whatever. So it says that we should free ourselves from youthful lusts and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace. So, how can we do this? Controlling passion and leveraging that energy. So, whenever we feel horny, whenever we feel aroused, or whatever, we should just use that energy into something useful for the good of others. Cures lust. Good of others or good for yourself. You help someone, or you just work out, or whatever, and then you'll see the difference. Second is gluttony. Gluttony is excessive and ongoing eating of food or any drink. At times we tend to eat too much of one food, like unhealthy diet, like we eat too much sugar, eat too much whatever, eat too much junk food, fast food, or we drink too much soda, whatever. You can't get the glow, you can't get good health if you drink too much soda. I don't drink soda, I don't eat too much junk food. So basically, eating healthy cures gluttony. Simple. When you start to eat healthy, you don't gluttony over whatever food. You just health conscious of yourself. Third is greed. Greed is the excessive pursuit of material things. Human tend to be materialistic in nature. Like for myself, at my old self, my lower self, I was really materialistic in nature. I always wanted things, and never mind how much I had, I always just wanted more, and it just couldn't fulfill because I was missing something inside. Mind you, this was before semen retention. So, one way to cure greed is charity. When we give, when we have abundance in things like money, knowledge, whatever, when we just give, when we practice charity, it just cures greed. When you have abundance of something, give it to others. Make sure. So, and the fourth one is sloth. This is excessive laziness or the failure to act and utilize one's talent. You'll notice this on when you jack off. When you jack off to porn, you just want to turn off the phone and go to sleep, man. When you jack off to porn, you just don't feel like doing anything. That's when the devil takes over. That's when he starts to make you feel lazy. You don't want to do shit. Diligence causes sloth, cures. Sorry, diligence cures slothfulness. Humans want to live in a life full of ease and relaxation. That's for any human. We want to always feel relaxed and ease, but now if you want to, you have to grind all day, grind. You can't rest. There's no time to be relaxing, man. When you achieve everything, your goals, your life goals, your personal, whatever you desire in your heart, when you achieve it, then you can rest for a while. But at this age and time, we have no time for rest. Idle mind is the devil's playground. Whenever we're relaxing, that's when those thoughts coming to jack off and all sorts of negative shit come in our brain. Simple. Fifth is wrath. Wrath is a strong anger and hate towards another person. Simple. Is when someone, example, you bought a new car and then someone destroys it. How would you feel? You feel like you wanna kill him or whatever and whatnot. So by being patient, we overcome wrath by being patient and leaving it to the Lord. We leave it to the Lord to take vengeance and not take the law in our own hands. Imagine, anger leads us into very negative situations. For me, anger has led me into very, very dark situations when I could have ended up in jail and whatnot. So And sixth is envy. Envy is the intense desire to have an item someone else possesses. Sorry. So this is a dangerous thing. We might look at other people. Oh, he's got a car, man. I wish I had that car. He's got this nice watch. He's got this nice chains. He's got this nice girl. I want that girl, man. So kindness cures envy. You help others instead of trying to supersede them. Simple. When we won't get anything by envying them. But instead, if we be kind and help someone, we will get it in return. Always. It's always been the case. I don't want to make this video long, so I'm going through it briefly, and you can do your own research on the 7 deadliest sins. Lastly is pride. So pride is an excessive view of oneself without the regard to others. Simply pride. Everyone, most of us, went through this, will go through this, or whatever. So when we have pride, we just boast. Even though some people don't achieve anything, we boast when we have pride. Pride for what? Man, God said, let go of the ego, man. Let go of the ego, my brothers and sisters. We won't take anything with us when we die. Just our soul and our good deeds and bad deeds will be judged on Judgment Day. So when we have pride, it just puts us. People won't like you. They know you. Let your accomplishments talk, not your mouth. Let your achievements talk. You don't have to go and tell others what you do, what you accomplish. Just let your achievements and your grind and your actions just show who you are. Humility cures pride by removing one's ego and boastfulness, therefore allowing the attitude of service. We don't pride of what we do, yet we don't pride over what we have done or what we will do. We just go and do it more. You don't do something and like the right hand does something the left hand shouldn't know. When you do something, you don't go tell others that you help someone, you you donated this much money and this and whatever whatnot. So basically, yeah, when we let go of our pride, we let go of our ego, the Lord tends to bless us more thoroughly, and people tend to appreciate you because they like humbleness. People like humbleness. So yeah, that's I've summed up the 7 deadliest sins in the Bible, and it's something to look back on if we're lacking something. If I lacked a lot of things, I'm still working on it. I'm human. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but the Lord helps me every day into shaping me as the best person I am. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.